well, let's stay on theme and talk a little theater now to our Bay Area backstage. This Pride Month, a powerful play about one person's gender transition journey taking place in San Francisco.
Most couples don't survive a transition, but I can't imagine you and Lynette not together. I might be starting to imagine. I want to feel what it's like to be desired in this body.
Well, the stage production is based on the memoir Becoming a Man by P. Carl. And P. Carl joins us in studio along with Shafer Mazow, the executive director of Z Space. Thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And I think it's important, you know, not just with Pride Month, to have these conversations because, you know, this is a representation of so many people's journey that don't really get that opportunity to share their story. So why was this personal story for you so important to put out there publicly and on a main stage?
Most importantly because I teach, I work with a lot of young people who are trying to get through a very difficult time in this country just to be human, and so it felt really important. Stories are what keep us alive when we see ourselves represented somewhere, and that's been true as the production has started. Young people saying, thank you. You know, like I feel like I can go on another day. And so I think that's the purpose, is really kind of life and death.
Oh my gosh, giving them that sense of hope is huge, especially when they're probably not feeling that support or feeling seen. You know, having, you know, shows like this at Z Space, and I was reading both of you after some of the performances have community conversation. Tell me why that's important.
Well, I mean, I think it's in dialogue with people, especially when there's dialogue across difference, where we learn the universalities of our common experience, right? So we talk about, you know, various things in terms of gender and transition, but just about the experience of evolving as a human. And once you can connect that universal experience, then I think people can understand that trans people are just people evolving as everyone does.
What's the response been? I mean, do people see you differently?
I think the response is that people see themselves differently. I think there's a point of entry. We all change. We all have family. We all have relationships. And I think what happens is people think they're coming to a story that is afar from them, and it's really, it changes their own understanding of their own life to know that there's a lot of connection in all of our humanity.
And, I mean, and think about that, you know, a lot of the story is the family relationships that unfold, you know, during the transition. Talk a little bit about how it's important to kind of share that.
Yeah, I mean, so many people go through transition and they lose their family, they lose friends. You never know who is going to stay with you and support you in a transition. And so one of the things we're seeing now in this time is the trans community really stepping up to support other trans people who are not able to get jobs, not able to pay their rent, and there's this effort to erase us, and I think Z Space bringing this production out is just so important in terms of making sure that the world knows we're here and we're not going anywhere.
And really, Z Space is a place where so many artists get to share stories from different perspectives.
Yeah, and this production is the first full production of a bigger trans artists initiative that we've just launched. So really to bring trans voices to the forefront and to make a safe, brave space to talk about things, but more than that, just to have a place where we can talk about the expansiveness of gender in general. And so, yeah, this play really does let everybody see themselves in the evolution of a life.
I appreciate that. Well, thank you both for being here this morning. You can catch this powerful play at San Francisco's Z Space. It's running through June 14th. For ticket information, you can go to ztheater.org/becoming. Right, /becoming. I got that right. Okay.